What's up, guys? Welcome back to A Trucker's Life. I am Jorge Navarro, of course. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are a bit subscribed, welcome back. Sorry for my absence from you guys. Please just understand what I got going on. I know a lot of you do anyways. But how do I explain this? You can't make any other stuff up. And well, let me show you something real quick. Some tools right here. And it's you can't never have too many tools. And something that's very important as a truck driver and even in your vehicle to have some basic tools. And here's the reason why. So I stopped here for no particular reason other than to fly my drone and have a little bit of lunch. It wasn't time for me to stop and have lunch yet, but I wanted to fly my drone in this particular place right here. And let me show you. It's like an abandoned truck stop here in Alabama. And some of you guys that have been with us for a long time has seen me do a couple of videos here before. Me stopping to cook dinner, and then creepy guy parked across the way over there, which is the subject of this video. That's not a creepy guy. It's actually a truck driver that has a ruptured fuel line, and unfortunately he just bought this truck and he has no tools. So I'm telling you guys, God puts everybody in certain places for a reason. I really had no reason to stop here, like really. I wasn't super hungry or nothing, but I stopped here anyways. And a few minutes later, after me flying my drone, which I crashed a couple times, I'll show you right here on the video where I've crashed it a few times, but it was a good time. That's what it's all about, is doing something that you enjoy. And let me show you guys up here real quick. And so here's where we're kind of at, if you can get a gist of the area. This is Highway 59 right here in Alabama, northern Alabama, which is maybe what caused this van's fuel line to end up rupturing because of how bad this road is. And if you sit back there where I was at, and just listen, it kind of sounds like thunder, but it's actually a lot of these semis, and sorry I'm breathing hard, but it's a lot of these semis that are going over this terrible piece of highway that is on the north, what is this? The northwestern side of Alabama here, Highway 59. And let me show you guys. So he said he has smelled some fuel, and as you can tell right here, he was dropping quite a bit of fuel. I can almost guarantee you guys that this happened because of this road is so bad. You will see, let me walk up here over the bridge, if y'all can bear my huffing and puffing. You'll see up here that most trucks that travel this road travel the fast lane. I know we're not supposed to travel the fast lane, but there is no other reason. That truck right there is traveling on the left lane, if you can see it. He's in the left lane. He's not in the left lane to pass anybody. It's just on both sides, the road is that bad that it warrants you having to do that. There's another one, see? On the left lane. No reason to be there, no cars around, but this road is so bad, so much equipment has gotten tore up on this road. I myself have gotten some U-bolts on a trailer tore up on this road, suspension pieces on my truck, and probably a couple of tires. I mean, it's just, it's that serious. Now, it looks like they're addressing parts of it, which is great, but it still has a long way to go. And we'll walk over here. Beautiful scenery though. This is one of the most beautiful parts of Alabama, I think. See this truck right here? Traveling on the right lane. Now let's see if we can, you guys are not gonna be able to see, but, well, let's get a little closer over here. See how this left lane, maybe you can tell in the reflection over there, there's a lot of that tar that they put to be able to fix these roads or put a minor patch on it, really. And all it does is put a patch on it, doesn't fix anything. They need to replace it. There's a big hole right there, right? That truck's about to go over a pretty big pothole, and right about now. You guys didn't probably hear that, but there's a pretty big hole. There's a bunch of them, guys. There's a bunch of them on this stretch of highway. Here comes another truck on the right lane. No reason for him to be, in the left lane. No reason for him to be in the left lane, but to avoid this terrible piece of road right here. So, oh man, it just sucks to see that driver's having a bad time. And when you can, guys, help him out. If you got the tools, help him out. Even if it delays you a few minutes, if you got time to spare, of course, and it delays you a few minutes, go ahead and take the time and let them borrow the tools. I've even gotten to the point where, remember that guy that I helped him with his tire? I actually gave him a socket that he was gonna be able to continue using on his truck. And it's a socket that I don't have it, but I don't normally use that socket anyway, so I went ahead and just gifted it to him. What does it hurt? But yeah, with this gentleman here, he's having to deal with that. And hopefully, I have some hose clamps and a couple of other tools that he might be able to use, and we're gonna stay here until he kind of figures it out. I really don't want to go over there and record. Well, he's going across the street over there. I really don't want to go over there and record what he's doing because, he's an old school driver, and you gotta respect people's privacy as well. Don't just walk up and put a camera in somebody's face, because that's, not cool. But I don't think he saw me come over here, over the bridge here, and he's probably over there looking for me. But we'll walk over there real quick and see what else he might need. And if he's okay with it, then we'll record a little bit of the issue that he's having, and I'll show you guys what actually broke. So let's walk over here and see what else he needs. Camera in the man's face, he's having a hard time right now. So it's basically this line right here, that line right, the fuel line right there, busted in there, and or rubbed up against something, and I don't know what he's gonna do to remedy that. But basically he's having a hard time getting this nut right here loose. But yeah, I put diesel everywhere. Usually it's back, a whole bunch of it will be back here somewhere. Yep, full of diesel in the back here, all on the side. But we'll be here until we kind of help him figure out the solution. And hopefully he gets it taken care of. Old Caterpillar right here though. I actually, one of my first trucks that I ever drove was a truck just like this, owned by Bright. I don't know if you guys remember Bright, or is it Ryder now? I'm not sure if it's Ryder now, but truck just like this. Matter of fact, my dad and I, wow, this is crazy. So my dad and I trained him on a truck just like this, now that I think about it. Wow, full circle, crazy. So I remember the one that we were driving that I was training him on did not have any room. It was just, it was like a coffin sleeper, but you could stand up in it, but it was short. Like the bed was literally right behind the seats. And for my dad to sleep comfortable, I would give him the bed, and then I would get a piece of wood and run it across both seats there, and I would sleep super uncomfortable across the front two seats. And wow, that got me a little emotional there, guys. Sorry. Got me a little emotional thinking about my pops. Which I know now he's in a better place, but this is what I taught him in, because unlike a lot of people, their fathers teach them how to drive semis. I was actually fortunate to teach my dad how to drive a semi. He taught me how to drive a car, but I taught him how to drive a semi, and he loved every minute of it. It was a truck just like this. Wow. Let's see, where's the whole rub at?
Okay.
Right there. That right there is what got this man on the side of this road. Let's go look for some hose clamps. To the Petro?
That little town up there.
Yeah.
But this already sit down when I get. But Arnold's on somebody in my house there. Hell, I think you got a clamp there.
Yeah, I got some clamps. All right, guys, we're probably gonna have to go ahead and leave. He's still working over there on his truck. We left him with hose clamps, some got some rubber hose for him, and I'm gonna leave him with a couple of tools. That way he can finish up and hopefully, cross our fingers, go down the road. Old school drivers always know how to figure something out, and like I said, this man just bought this truck, so he didn't, pack everything that he needed, tools and all that stuff. You could tell he knows what he's doing, and he just didn't have the tools. So hopefully he can travel about, I don't know, I think about 4 or 5 more miles to get to a truck stop, get to a safe place, and hopefully gets that repaired, because it's just a quick little fix. So he's just going to, he's basically just putting the hose over the hose, clamping it down hard enough. Hopefully it'll keep from losing prime, and he can get going to where he's going. But for us, we have to get on going down the road. We still have decent time, but if we wait any longer, we're gonna have to show up late to our appointment, and we definitely do not want to do that. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys for always being here with me. Thank you all for all of you that always are checking up on me and wishing me the best. And we're gonna keep on pushing on and keep on doing what we do. And situations like this, don't forget to be kind to one another, help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, 1-800-273-8255. Last but not least, military men and women, thank you so much for your service. See you guys on the next video. Peace.